Hello everyone, I am back to bring you another little journal. This time it is from my Small Thoughts collection. This journal is already spoken for, but you can find a place for custom orders in my Etsy shop, so I will link that shop below. And this will be on its way to its new home today, so hopefully it will be much enjoyed. The size of this journal is 4.5 inches by 6 1/4 inches. The spine is 1 1/2 inches thick. It has 2 signatures, 84 pages in total, both sides. I have used Ephemera's Vintage Garden images and kits for this. The kits I've used are several: Endless Love, Enchanted Rose, Chic Boudoir, Miss Nellie, Paris in My Heart, and Victorian Romance. So I've used lots of different images from Debbie's kits, and this has turned out to be such a fun little journal. The closure is a black satin ribbon. We'll go inside. And this book belongs to, that was from Studio 28E. That was a freebie that Sherry gave us a while back, and I've used lots of these for some of my smaller journals or even my larger ones. This is an image from one of Debbie's kits that I've mentioned above. I will link them all below. And I made a little tag out of that to put inside. Here is the Crazy 8 punch that I've used. I'm sorry, Mini 8 punch. I always call it Crazy 8. The background paper is paper that I had in my stash. This is from one of the images of Debbie's. All of the images, as I said earlier, are from Ephemera's Vintage Garden, so I won't have to say that over and over. This is a pocket here. This is a pocket. And this is a pocket. I have not filled all of the pockets. Some of them have double tags, but it became so thick that it was almost, I wasn't going to get it closed, so I just left them. So you can see that is a pocket. Here is another pocket with an image from one of the kits. This is lace that was gifted to me, and I've used Tim Holtz ink here to kind of give it some color. This is an image from, I believe this was Endless Love here, this kit, and that is a pocket, and I've made with that gifted lace. Here's another pocket from one of the images and a tag. And I line most of my tags in my journal so that they're ready to write on. This is also lace that was gifted to me. Here is an image from a Tim Holtz Sizzix die, and I put a little flat back gem in there. Here's another page that I fussy cut and made into a pocket. There is a journaling card with as a library card, and there's a doily, another image that I fussy cut from a page, and here's another journaling card, some of that gifted lace. Here is this is part of a page that I cut out and fussy cut around it, added some stickles, and made it into a pocket. A lot of these are scraps that I've had from Debbie's images, and so it works out perfect in a journal like this. And here is another journaling card. Another image from one of the kits, and I've used a Martha Stewart punch, added flat back pearls. There's another, this is cut from a page of scrap, and I have used that as a pocket. Put a journaling card there. Another little scrap from a page. Writing space. This has lots of writing space in this little journal too. And there's another journaling card. And here is image, a page from the kit, and then I've added lace, made it into a pocket, added the same lace over here to match a page for writing. Here's another part of a page and a journaling card, vellum with one of the pages printed on. And this, I made a tag from the kit, made it into a pocket, added the bow, and there is a little journaling card inside the tag. Here's another little image that this was, I believe, a freebie from Debbie quite some time ago that I had in my stash, and so I made that into a journaling card. And here is a little envelope, and that also has some goodies in it. I made that from one of the background pages and made that into a little card to put inside the envelope. Used a little Martha Stewart punch to give it a little nicer effect at the top. Here's another page from the kit. I've added a cloth flower there from, I believe that's a Hobby Lobby flower that comes on a roll. Here is another little tag. And this is the inside of the first signature, the center, and I've just left it plain for writing space because I just felt that warranted that in this book, and I used black thread to sew it. So the signature's in. Here's more of that lace. Here's a belly band from one of the kits, and there is a tag. And here's another image from one of the kits, and this is a pocket. I've also done that with vellum, and there is the other side of that vellum. Here's another tag, another pocket, and here's another pocket, and a tag. This is another one of the Tim Holtz Sizzix dies that I've cut off of a piece, snipped it off and made that a corner spot. Another 2 pages for writing, and I've trimmed that in lace. This is a vellum pocket here that I made out of one of the images from the kits, and there's a little tag and another little pocket. There's another one of those mini 8 punches that I've used with the background paper. There's a tag. Made that into a pocket. Doily. Here is another pocket here. And yet another with a tag from one of Debbie's kits. And here is a pocket. As I said, I will list all of these kits below so that you know which ones I've used. And you, I'm sure, will want to go to Debbie's Etsy shop because she has lots of beautiful things in her shop. And here is another journaling tag. This is some of that paper that is a page that I've cut off. I've used the Martha Stewart punch and added the little gems. Here is instead of putting acetate into this frame, that frame is from Screech Owl. That is one thing that I did not mention to you. This is the one Screech Owl image that I have, and I'll link that below too. And Yvonne has a set of frames in that kit, and I love using it because I use it for things like this as well as lots of other things in my journals. And I backed this with lace. This was some gifted lace, and then I made a journaling card from the same paper that's in the kits, and that goes in, and when it goes in, of course, you can see the image of the card just barely through the lace. And here's another tag that I made from one of her images. That was one of the tags, and I just made it into a pocket. There's another tag. Here's another pocket, and this is a pocket. Well, I guess I didn't make that a pocket. I thought I made that a pocket. This, yes, I did. It just wasn't. I'm sorry. That was kind of stuck there. That is also a pocket. I forgot where my pockets are. Okay, and here's another pocket and a pocket within a pocket again. And there are lots of spaces to add extra paper and whatever. And some of them I've added, some of them I have not. Because as I said, it was so thick that it was just getting impossible to almost close. There's another page that is made into a pocket, as is this. And here's another pocket. We are in the second signature now. Here's a little pocket made out of one of the pages. I will add some, I will take some of these and get some things in there because there's too many that don't have tags, so I need to do that. Here's a pocket and another pocket. Here is a pocket. These are not normally this thick, but I made it that because of all the things I wanted to use in this journal. This is a little frame, again from Screech Owl, and I cut it out, fussy cut it, and cut out the center and put this over the top of this image to make it look like a framed piece there on the pocket. And there's another one. More writing space. There's this. And here's a little belly band. And the other side of the vellum, or the first side. Here's another pocket from one of the pages. And here is more writing space. That's the center of the second signature. And as I said, I chose to leave those plain for extra writing space in the journal. And here's another tag. The other side of the vellum. And here is an image. This was a page from one of the kits, and I fussy cut it out with the pen, added some stickles, and made that into a pocket. And here's another pocket with a journaling card. And here's another one. And this is an image. This is an Artie Mae's Ferns image that she gave as a freebie. I fussy cut that out and added that here. So I guess I do have a couple of other artists in this book. Here is cheesecloth underneath that with some added flat back gems. Here's a little journaling card, jar, a ball jar, and another fussy cut image from one of the pages. Here's another page, and you can journal on these little lined pieces there and tuck things inside. There's a plain page for journaling and another journaling card that matches the pocket. Another one of those little mason jars that I've added a bow to. And another little card there with a postcard made into a pocket. And I've made this into a pocket. Here is the little journaling card. There is a lace, little piece of lace trim that I had left over from something, and I thought it just kind of fit there with the little pocket watch. And here is another card. And this is on the image. It had the little safety pins here, the sewing machine and that. So I added some of that a piece of the gifted lace, and I put 2 little black safety pins dangling from there. I thought that was pretty cute. And here's more writing space, another part of a page that has been fussy cut into a pocket, and here is a journaling card. And another image, and this is Debbie's, one of her backgrounds from the kits. This is Deli Girl 1961 that I fussy cut one of her vintage images from one of her vintage kits. I believe that's what she calls it, vintage images. I'll link that below. And here is another card that fits in, another one of Debbie's pages, into a pocket, and a pocket here. And there will be, of course, a letter that goes in with all of my journals. There's a little tuck spot there with the mini 8 punch. And that concludes this little journal. As I said, my small thoughts aren't usually this thick, but this is going to someone who wanted one of these journals, and it's kind of a gift, and so I am going to be doing more of these, but they won't be this thick, and but I do love this little journal. It's really just a perfect size. And thank you again for watching. This felt a little jumbled up because I'm trying to get this out because it goes out in the mail today also. And so I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, put a like on the video and subscribe to my channel. And I thank you so much for taking time to watch, and we'll see you again soon.